Hey everyone, it's Bree here. I just wanted to talk about mental health. Um, I've been struggling a lot lately, which I've always struggled, but now I'm struggling more than ever because there's a lot I'm trying to work through, like broken friendships and um see, I'm on medication for my mental health, but I still tend to have nightmares about my friend that committed suicide. I still have panic attacks, and I haven't cut in a while, but I still tend to want to, and I can't stop thinking about it, and all the thoughts I'm having just won't go away, and I'm just really breaking inside, but I'm seeking help for it, and I see a psychiatrist, and I also talk to a counselor now too about my mental health. And don't get me wrong, it's just like I could be happy one minute, then the next I'm just drowning in my own thoughts. And I still tend to have all these thoughts and these nightmares, and I just want it to go away. Um, but God gets me through each day, so I'm thankful for that. I really am. It's just I've lost so many friends to them giving up on me. I had one guy I thought was my best friend, and he came in Goodwill and completely ignored me like I didn't exist and treated me like a stranger. And then I haven't heard from him since. And um, I'm just having a difficult time socializing with people and trying to be myself because I just feel so isolated from the world and people I love. And I love you all so much. I just want you to know that if I act out or say something, it's not always referring to you because I love you all. I'm just having a hard time, and I'm still have a lot I'm working through. And I'm not being negative, it's just recovery takes a long time. It ain't something you can just, you know, snap your fingers and make it fade. Um, it's something people just have to understand. And if you love me, you would understand. And sometimes I need time to myself. It doesn't mean I'm mad at you or you did something wrong. And sometimes it can mean you did do something wrong. But I would tell you if you did. And, point is, just don't give up on me and know that I love you all because my faith in God is what gets me through each day. And um, my medication helps with some parts, but it don't help with my suicidal thoughts and nightmares. It's helped with my panic attacks a little. But I still struggle. It doesn't matter how strong I act on the outside. On the inside, I could be hurting. You can't always go by how someone acts on how they truly feel. Because it's the people that smile the brightest that are hurting the most. It's the people that are the kindest that get hurt the most. And I have so many people I love and care about, and I'm always there for them. But sometimes I feel like I'm isolated and from the world, and I'm being pushed out of it. And I love my job. It gets me through. I love God. He gets me through. My grandparents, my sister, they get me through. And music, of course, gets me through, but it's just, I still have a lot that I'm working through and gotta work through, and I just need y'all to understand that. Just please, for everyone out there that deals with an addiction or self harm, because I deal with self harm and I'm still working past it. Every day is hard for me, but I'm getting there. I just need you to not give up on me, please. I am doing my absolute best, and in some ways I'm doing better, in some ways I'm still struggling. But I just need support and reassurance. I don't need you to say I'm being negative, because I'm not. Struggling is not being negative. We should be allowed to talk about how we feel and our mental health. I mean, it's our stories that help others. And see, I'm always helping other people, but I'm never helping myself enough. And I'm always praying for other people, but not praying for myself enough. And I've started praying for myself a lot more lately. And I love my church family and everyone. It's just, I've always been an outsider, and I have a hard time, socializing and getting through in different events. And I break down. I mean, on Halloween night, I was at my church trying to spend time with my church family, and then I get a phone call saying that a friend of mine got hit by a car, and then to find out it wasn't true. His mom did it as a prank, and it scared me so badly. I just broke and I panicked. And I came home and I got straight in the bed. I didn't feel like talking to anyone. I didn't feel like explaining myself. I just wanted to be alone. That was it. And then I called his grandparents to tell them I'm sorry for their loss. And then they didn't know what I was talking about, and I found out that he's okay and it was all just a prank. And I am so glad he's okay, but it still scared me so deeply. I mean, you don't do that to someone, and it still kind of hurts me to think she would do that. I mean, how can a mother do that to their own child? But, for my friend that committed suicide, I miss him every day. It's just so hard. And there's nothing in this world that don't remind me of him, or it's like I'm seeing him everywhere I go. I picture everything. And, I still have nightmares and flashbacks about what I was told happened. And now he's gone and he's resting with the angels in heaven. But, Austin, to my friend that ended his life, I just want you to know that we all love you and miss you so much. And I hope to see you again one day, which I know I will. And to everyone that is struggling, dealing with mental health, don't be afraid to open up about it or to tell your story. You have a right to open up. You have a right to tell your story. Please don't be afraid. No one can make you feel bad for how you feel. You're human. You have a right to open up. I mean, if we weren't allowed to open up and tell our stories and just keep everything inside because we're afraid of how everyone will look at us or how they'll make us feel, or they'll look at us different, or see us as someone else, don't let that affect you on how you live. I mean, I lived my whole life being afraid of what others thought and being afraid to open up because of the exact things I just said. And one day I did, and my grandparents are understanding, and I have people that understand. But thing is though, you're gonna have people that understand, and you're gonna have people that's gonna say you're being negative and you're not. Being negative and having mental health and struggling is two different things. Please don't mix that up. I mean, if I was being negative, I'd be constantly putting the world down and putting myself down. I don't do that. I'm just telling you how I feel and how others feel, and you can't just play with people's emotions. You're gonna have friends that will stick by you, and you will have friends that will leave you in your darkest times. And it's in the darkest storms of your life that you realize who's really by you and who ain't. So point is, no matter how much you love those people, just remember, you gotta remember your worth too. Don't let them tear you down. I know it hurts, believe me. I tend to let my thoughts consume me and get the best of me too much. But I am getting better. I am working on that. Recovery takes time. It ain't something that just fades. Mental health don't fade. You just get through each day like a normal human being. I mean, when you lose loved ones, it is hard. When you lose friends due to them giving up on you or whatever it is hard. It truly is. Especially when it comes to someone you didn't ever think would do that to you. But just remember, I am always here for you and to help you. I would never leave you. I'm a very understanding person. And there's one thing that I've realized in this world. How can someone that deals with mental health, that knows other people that fight the same battles and deal with the same things? I mean, if you truly deal with it, you'll understand their emotions and how they feel too, not judge them. We all have breaking points. We all have stories. We all have a past. But what matters is that we do what's best for us and not let that destructive path get the best of us. Don't let the demons or our thoughts tear us down. I know I'm struggling, but I am staying strong as well. Because if I was really letting it tear me down 100%, I wouldn't still be here. Especially knowing I suffer with suicidal thoughts and have major depression and anxiety. Just please know you're not alone. You never are. It doesn't matter how lost, how isolated, how difficult your emotions may be. You are loved so very much. And to all my friends out there, please know that you're loved and don't give up. And talk to me or someone that could help you. Don't do something you'll regret. If you're dealing with self-harm or drug addiction or any type of addiction, just please talk to someone. It's okay not to be okay, and it is okay to get help. Just remember that God has your back 100%. He will never leave you. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for how you feel. I love you all. Remember to always keep fighting. Okay? I will. If I can, you can. Bye. Love you guys. Subscribe to me down below, please.